So welcome to another mukbang. I'll be having this is wheatlet. I just have one and a small wrap here. Let me see if I can finish that. I really have a good appetite. So I want us to chat while I'm eating. So this is a granite soup. So what I want to talk today is there is this video that is kind of raising some kind of eyebrow among the Black women community. I first saw that video on TikTok. So when I saw it, I researched further to find out why and what led to it, because let me just take this. Because there's always a reason. There's always a reason behind every action, my belief. So what's this video I'm talking about? There's this Russian lady that dressed with a prosthetic, or what they call it, mask, to look like Nomcebo. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name very well, but the lady that Master Kiji featured in the Jerusalema song. So she went as far as getting a mask that looked like that lady. She wore it. I'm going to leave the clip in this video so that you see, when there's a visual, it helps with a better understanding. So she masked herself to look exactly like that lady that sang the Jerusalema song, and got some professionals that costumed her that I couldn't tell that she was not a woman of color until when I saw the video of them taking out the mask from her face. And I'm like, what must have motivated this kind of professional disguise, I will call it? Then another video showed her where she was performing the Jerusalema song. I'm like, wait a minute, this is not funny anymore. Why did they go this far to costume a lady to look like the musician? Why not just hire the musician? Is it to save cost or something? But this is her work. This is her energy in collaboration with somebody, with Master KG. So why would somebody go and get a contract, take the money, and then disguise herself? I'm like, no, this is not legally right. It is not morally right. And it is not okay. This is something that could be sued in the court. So when I now researched for that, I found out that this was an audition. It wasn't like she went ahead and took a contract and disguised herself to be the musician, and you know what I mean, I made a performance. It wasn't a performance. So initially when I saw the video, I thought it was a performance. So my take in the whole thing is, if it is an auditioning, personally, I don't find anything wrong in that. I see it as somebody, an artist, going above and beyond in order to look like the artist he or she is trying to perform like, because that is what it was just all about. Make it your own, sing like this artist. And then I saw it as a costume, somebody trying to costume to look exactly like the original. But on the other hand, because of the history and the stereotype of blackface, so it kind of opened a can of worms, you know, as if it's trying to like mock the black race, as if it's trying to make jest of women of color, because of that stereotype and that history of blackface that has been in the time past. Now I saw it as now being insensitive, because as much as on this part you're trying to costume yourself to be very, very professional in your performance, again, you have to also be very, very careful in costuming. There are some stories, there are some emotions that are attached to some kind of costuming. At that point, they or whoever that was managing that lady or the team that worked with that lady would have been very careful not to step into that zone, so that they will not remind the women of color what they are trying to forget, something that has hurt them in the past because of, you know, the story of blackface and the emotions that is attached to it and all that, and then the racism undertone that is also following it. So this kind of went that made the women of the black race community to feel so insulted. They saw it as a big insult, as in, like, who does this? Who does blackface? Who talks about blackface in 2021? Because that was where the black race community took it. Because in the time past, there has been, you know, actions like that where the Caucasians, permit me to say white, and black, I mean, I don't mean it, you know, in a disrespectful way, but for this discussion to be very, very clear and to be understood by everybody, let me just use white and black now. But even though that is, I mean, no human being should be labeled with color, okay? I'm not trying to label. I mean, in the time past, the black community has been, you know, raised with that, where the whites will be brought and they'll be costumed with a black face in order to make a comedy show for them to act like the black people, instead of hiring a typical black race person to be the comedian or to perform that act. So they saw it as that instead of a black person to perform the act, we would rather pay a white and costume the white to look like a black, you know. So there was some kind of racism, you know, attached to that kind of because of the sensitivity, like I said. So I would want to say that it was a big error. They shouldn't have gone to that extent of trying to max her. I mean, she could have just worn her costume. She could have just danced like her, which she did. I mean, she sang like her, which was okay. I mean, going above and beyond in wearing prosthetic, or what do they call it, wearing a mask, was just too much, and that kind of touched some emotions. So that would be my take. Initially, I was like, well, maybe she's a fan, and maybe she's trying to. They're looking at it on the other angle. I'm like, okay, this side is very sensitive, so you have to look at both emotional part, professional part. Look at everything, you know, the holistic part of you need to analyze things holistically before you make your decision. You don't just dive in carelessly. And internet was not happy with this woman, and I mean, Twitter went on fire. This has been buzzing on TikTok. I mean, social media did not find it funny, and of course she had to delete that video. You know, she had to delete that video. Okay, so what is your take? Let us discuss in the comment section. How do you see it? Have you seen the video at all? Okay, so that's my take, and until I see you in another video, keep being you. Obviously, I won't be able to finish this second rap. I'm struggling to finish this first one. I won't be able to finish this second one. Okay, so eat well, stay well. Eat healthy and stay healthy, because we love you from this channel. And hey, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you've been watching me, Kilode, Kilode means, what is it? What happened? What happened? What are you waiting for? There is a red button that shows subscribe. When you click on it, it's going to give you 3 options of bell signs. Click on the one that says all. That way, anytime I post a video, you will be the first person, one of the first set of people that will get notification. I mean, you will be among my notification gang family. You know what I mean? So you won't miss any video. You won't be like, hey, because I've not been seeing your video. Oh no, when you subscribe, you'll be seeing my video. YouTube will take the ownership of bringing my video to your doorstep. You see, it's easy. And let me even remind you, you don't pay any money to subscribe. No, it's absolutely free. Just click that red button. Okay, bye bye. Let me do justice to this.